Let's see what happens.
You get one.
Oh, look at the water.
Yay!
Because they've been exposed to design thinking at such an early age, that creativity has just blossomed. They can really think outside the box, and they really feel that there is not a problem out there that they cannot devise a solution for.
Do you want to drink that?
No.
See what you can do to redesign it.
At Design 39 campus, we want our students to be working on real-world work in real-world ways. Design thinking is an innovative approach to problem solving, and it's a step-by-step process designing for a specific purpose or person. Because it's World Water Day, today's design challenge is creating a water filtration system using natural resources.
In design thinking, the first thing you have to do is empathize. If you don't do that, you won't be able to make the right thing for the person.
Okay, listen to that.
This morning, we watched a few videos to see how other people get water.
It was about a girl that had to walk 4 miles to get water and 4 miles to get back.
And her back was aching because of that heavy bucket of water on her head. We just have to get a glass of water from the fridge.
After we showed them the video, we just shared some facts with them. Worldwide, here's how many people don't have access to clean water.
In the video, what did you notice around her? Some of the natural resources around her.
A bunch of sticks and plants.
So could she use these items?
Yes.
So for the research part, we needed the kids to experience these natural resources. What happens when you pour water through sand? What happens when you pour water through cloth?
Did he get all of the dirt? Most.
After research, we'll define the problem. A lot of times they need to come up with the definition. What is the problem that we're trying to solve? With this one, we had a problem already defined.
So our problem is people who do not have access to clean water need a way to filter water so they don't get sick from it. What's next?
Brainstorm different ideas.
When students are ideating, we talk about rapid ideating. We don't want them to waste too much time kind of working through one idea or adding a lot of details. It's just, what if I made it this way? And what if I changed it that way?
Oh, so you're saying to like layer some of those materials?
Then they go ahead and prototype.
This is not your final building. It's like your model, so when it comes to your real one, you know what you're gonna build.
Walking around to the tables, you hear students starting to combine different ideas.
Drawing it first shows how you're gonna build it.
Now we will connect a pipe right here. And then it has to turn and go upside.
So now they have their paper model, it's labeled, so they can go and get the supplies needed and start building it.
We need a cloth.
The prototyping when they're building it can be sometimes the quickest part. They have it all planned out, they know what they're building. After students prototype, they're excited to jump in and see, how did my prototype work?
What number would you say this is for turbidity?
We brought out a turbidity scale, which they would be looking for the clarity of the water, and then a ppm device, which would measure the purity of it.
So even though water might be clear, it still might not be safe to drink.
What do you see, Brandon? What number? 985.
If it fails, you have to see the problems and make it again.
The final stage in the design process is we'll have them upload into their digital portfolio. Sometimes it's about publishing results that didn't quite work so that others can learn from it.
Publishing could just be sharing out to an audience. What would they change, or what was challenging about the project? How did the group work together?
And you guys took both ideas and made it into one. And how did that make you feel, Emma?
Starting design thinking at a really early age, they'll take more risks. They start learning goal setting, problem solving, perseverance.
First attempts don't always work out. It's okay to fail and try again, because then you actually are learning something like, oh, this doesn't work, let's try this.
Whoa! It looks so clear.
7:35.
I think it's good because it's not just thinking about yourself, but thinking about other people, and I think that's very important.